everybody, welcome back to this week's Trader Joe's Taste Test, where we're going to be trying quite a bit of new items from Trader Joe's. So I hope you guys are ready. Get a drink, get something to eat, and you can drink and eat along with us. So without further ado, let's get right into this week's Trader Joe's Taste Test.
Alright, ooh baby, just hold tight. We're up the moonlight.
All right, so we have a couple things to try, but before we start shoveling food into our faces, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't yet already. Now, let's try some things. So Tim has a garlicky pasta that he's gonna try. Do you wanna try that first?
Yeah, I can try this first.
It might be still pretty hot.
You know what, it's piping hot, so maybe we'll come back to this
Okay, we'll do the chicken nuggets then. So we're gonna go ahead and try the buttermilk ranch dressing. This is a refrigerated dressing at Trader Joe's, and I thought it would pair well with some chicken nuggets, so that's what I made. And they are not real, in case you're trying to catch me. They're the impossible nuggets. So I thought we'll just dip it into it and see how it goes. Tim and I are very picky ranch people.
You know, I have been waiting and absolutely just in a state of just waiting for there to be a good refrigerated ranch dressing at any of the stores we shop at. And so I'm really hoping this is good. Trader Joe's used to have a really good refrigerated ranch, and then they got rid of it for who knows what reason. So here we go.
Oh, it's dilly.
It is dilly. Dilly. Yeah.
Very dilly.
Minus the dilly flavor, which I'm not a huge fan of dill. I like the rest of the flavor, like the texture and consistency, and everything tastes really good beyond that, though.
Yeah, it definitely is a thinner ranch, so it pours out kind of like water. It has a lot of herbs in there. It's probably the dill that we're seeing, but probably other herbs too. So it's a really pretty ranch, you know? It's just not just like a plain white. You see lots of specks of green in there, and it has a really good dill flavor, as we've said. It does have a tang too. I would say this is actually a pretty good ranch. I like this ranch.
Yeah, I like it so much better being that it's thinner, because you get the like Hidden Valley type style that are, you know, they can sit on the shelf and, you know, sit there for 6 months. So then you take it and you're eating it. It's like, okay, that's not my favorite. Whereas you have something like this, which probably goes bad pretty quickly. Yeah, has that thinner consistency and whatnot. And it does just have such a fresh flavor to it. So even though I don't like dill, I am still really happy that this is available.
Yeah, I do too. I feel like it's a good ranch. It's not the best ranch. It's not our favorite ranch, because that crown goes to the Ruby's Ranch.
Yes.
We love Ruby's Ranch.
Ruby's Diner.
But all said and done, like if I was to buy a ranch and I was like, oh no, I don't know where, I'd probably go for this one again, because like Tim said, it's refrigerated, it's more fresh. We definitely like the thinner style ranches, and this one has a good flavor. So all in all, I give it a thumbs up.
Yeah, I give 1 thumbs up.
So we need something to wash down that nugget. So which one do you want to try first? We have 2 probiotic sparkling beverages. We've got tangerine and ginger lemon.
I mean, I'm going to like tangerine a lot better, I think, than ginger lemon. But I don't know which one's right to start with. Do we start with the one I think I'm going to like, or do we end with it?
Let's try the tangerine, only because I feel like the ginger lemon might take over, because ginger has a very strong, you know, flavor, and so does lemon. So tangerine, we'll try first, and then it'll be what our taste buds are tasting first. Ooh, it's pretty too. It's nice, light orangey color. Oh, it's very light.
I like that though.
Very, very light. Yeah, it reminds me a lot of a sparkling water. It does have natural flavor though. So I feel like this reminds me actually a lot of Spindrift. It has a very similar flavor and taste to Spindrift. But Spindrift I like better because they don't have natural flavors. It's literally just the juice that they put in with sparkling water. So I'm going to tell you right now, never would buy these again, just because that natural flavor. It's not necessary, and I feel like way too many beverages do that. And if it's a sparkling water, if Spindrift can do it, why can't everybody else do it? So yeah, I feel like this definitely has the same flavor as Spindrift, and I'd want to get it again, but because of that, I'm just like, no thanks.
So, playing devil's advocate, I'd say the reason you would get this is it does taste really good.
Yeah, it does.
It probably has a little bit more flavor than Spindrift, and it's overall a great drink. It also is a probiotic drink, so if you're looking for it to keep your good gut health, that's a good option as well. But I agree. I think there's a lot of, the sparkling water and flavored sparkling water market is saturated. So there's lots of choices. If you're at Trader Joe's, you want to pick it up, I don't think you'll be disappointed. If you don't care that there's natural flavors in your drinks, I think this is a good option. So
yeah, I agree. All right, do you want to try your garlicky pasta?
Yes, this is the garlicky pasta. It's Italian pasta in a creamy umami garlic sauce. So those of you that know me, umami isn't my favorite flavor, and it isn't, for those that don't know, I'm not a big fan of anchovies, and there is anchovies in this fish sauce, but I'm going to keep an open mind and give it a try.
Good?
I think so. Yeah.
Does it taste like garlic?
So it tastes a little bit like garlic.
Yeah.
I would say the sauce, there's not like an overpowering flavor in any direction. It's kind of basic. I wouldn't say it's garlicky. I wouldn't try this and be like, whoa, that's garlicky. No. But it does have a garlic flavor to it. The umami, it's a little bit there, but it's not anything overpowering. I think honestly, putting some Parmesan cheese on this, or even for me, what I would do would be put some shrimp in there. It would go well. The noodles are really thick, so they're not like angel hair. It's like the opposite of angel hair. Yeah, but it's even it's just like a pretty wide noodle. Or not noodle, spaghetti. So I think it's good. I'm gonna make this my lunch today, so I don't have any complaints.
So I would say my guess. First of all, when I was cooking this, it smelled really good. The sauce smells really nice. But I'm guessing that maybe that fish sauce is making it a little salty. Is it salty or no?
I wouldn't say it's that salty.
Oh.
Really, no.
Okay. Well, I mean,
maybe a little bit, but not something where I would
you need to Timify it. You've got to add your Tim flair. So I can see him. He's going to cook some shrimp. He'll add the Parmesan. He'll do all that stuff, and then he'll be devouring that thing in no time. But
yes,
it's good to know maybe this is a good base for something, and then just add your protein on top or veggies or whatever you want to add to it. But
I mean, if you want more flavor, I think it could be good on its own.
Yeah. For
me personally, I'll Timify it.
Okay, perfect. All right, do you want to head to the next drink?
Yeah, let's try it.
Okay, so this is the ginger lemon probiotic drink. This one's a lot more on the yellow side.
Smells lemon gingery.
It does. Oh, that's nice. That's much more of a lemon flavor than a ginger flavor. The ginger is mild.
The ginger smell is stronger. The lemon flavor is stronger.
Mm-hmm.
It does have a bit of the bitterness almost from that lemon.
Yeah.
I don't want to even call it sour. It's almost just a little bit of bitterness. A little bit of sour.
Okay.
I don't know, but what do you think?
I feel like this has a really nice lemon flavor. I get what you're saying. It's not like a sweet lemon, like a Meyer lemon, but
yeah.
I like that the ginger isn't overpowering, because so many times they have a ginger with something and all you can really taste is the ginger because it's such a strong flavor. Where this, they did more of the lemon flavor and the ginger is very mild. It's just like a little hint of it. So if you're looking for more of a lemon drink, I feel like this is perfect. And add some ice and it'll be like the perfect by the pool or outside while it's really hot. You can drink this and it'll be very refreshing.
So I would say this drink is very similar to the tangerine one, the tangerine version of it.
Yeah.
But I think I like the tangerine better a little bit. What about you? Do you agree? Or?
Yeah, I agree. I think the tangerine is a little better too. So yeah, I mean, all said and done, Spindrift makes the same flavors. They're not probiotic, but I'm harping on that Spindrift. But we're gonna move on now to, do you want to do the avocado mash?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
So I thought we're just gonna do a tortilla chip, just dip it right in, because I just didn't want to make a full-on toast, and I just couldn't be creative with this, and that's why I need your help. What in the world should we use this on? Maybe a burrito too.
So avocado mash.
Mm-hmm.
You mean guacamole?
But there's not not all the stuff that isn't normally in guacamole. So
Okay.
that's why I'm bothered by it. I'm like, I want guacamole, but I guess some people don't want guacamole. So let's try it.
I like it.
I will.
I guess avocado mash, it's a new thing.
Okay, so we both like it, which is annoying. Because, okay, I will say it's fresh. It tastes, you know, it does taste like fresh avocado. There's a convenience factor here, and like, let's get real, that's what Trader Joe's is about.
Yep.
If you don't want to take time out of your busy schedule and your busy day to cut avocado, scrape it out, mash it up, add the lemon juice, add the salt, then you can just go to your Trader Joe's and buy it in a tub. It's fresh, it tastes good. The lemon flavor is definitely there, which I liked. I thought it was nice. But yeah, I mean, all said and done, like if you are on a time crunch, if you're busy and you don't have time, you're going to a party, you need something like this, you can throw in some tomatoes. You can make your own avocado or guacamole with this. Or if you just want some avocado to spread on something, it is good. You know, I can't knock on it. I just think it's unnecessary and very expensive, but
yeah, it's much more of
convenience.
Yeah, it's much more of a pasty consistency rather than like with your avocado. It's more chunky and and this is like it was mashed.
If you want, but yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm just saying that like it's like you really mashed the avocado down to a very spreadable, you know, just a spread, and it tastes good. It's really annoying, like you said, because we wanted to hate on it, but it's really good.
Well, I just didn't see the point, but I'm gonna just point out something. There are chunks in here.
Very small.
But I mean, I'm just saying that it, like, I was thinking maybe it was pureed, but it's not. Like, I think they mashed it with maybe like a potato masher or something like that. But there still are a little bit of chunks, so it's not a purely pureed baby food style. There's like a little bit of, you know, chunks of the guac or avocados. I want to say guacamole so bad. Okay, we're moving on. Let's try some cheeses. We have a couple cheeses to try. The first one is the Dorothy's cheese. This is the Garden Secrets one, and I just have some plain old crackers to try it with. But I've heard good things about this cheese, and we've tried other Dorothy's, and we like them. So, ready?
Here we go.
Delish.
Yeah, I don't like soft cheeses, but this one I can't complain about.
It's good.
Yeah.
Those herbs in there, ooh, mwah. Chef's kiss. I love this. This is a really nice cheese. Like I said before, Dorothy's does put out a very good product. Quality is there, creaminess is there, taste, flavor, everything. Just perfect. I feel like this is such a nice cheese to sit down and have, like a glass of wine if you want. You can pair it with, I don't know, I like the plain cracker because you want this cheese to be the star of the show because it is delicious. The herbs in there are perfect balance with the creaminess of the cheese, and it's not like too earthy, it's not too creamy, like the balance is there. And this is like one of the better cheeses I've had in a very long time. I'm happy for it.
Definitely one of the better soft cheeses I've had in a very long time, because I normally am grossed out by it, and I'm like, kind of want to go back and have another bite.
Wow.
But I've got a lot of food in front of me that I have to finish when the camera goes off. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty good. It
is pretty good. So now I'm going to try the little Brie Bites. So these are the kind of like the placeholder right now for the other Brie Bites that Trader Joe's has. I will say though, these look almost identical. Maybe these are actually a little smaller. These are smaller than the Trader Joe's ones. So maybe they are. So this is how I eat my Brie Bite. I'm gonna show you guys. Don't be disturbed, but I always just like pull a little bit off because the outside rind is completely edible and it's barely any rind. So I just kind of stick it to my cracker, and you can hold it, your hands don't get sticky. And I used to love taking these to work with me as a little snack. Do you want to try one?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, I'm trying it on my own.
So, what do you think about it, honey?
It's good.
Yeah?
Yeah, these are really good. I mean, I honestly, I don't know. These are almost a little more creamy than the Trader Joe's ones. So, I like the flavor. It doesn't have that like sharp brie flavor that some of the bries do have. This is much more mild brie. But I liked it. I think it's really nice, and it stood up to the Dorothy's cheese because I could have gone really bad and been like, ugh. After the Dorothy's, this isn't great, but it is. So I'm happy. I'm happy with both. I think they're both excellent, and I'm glad that, you know, the Brie Bites are very inconsistent in the stocking of. They like go out of stock all the time. So it's nice that Trader Joe's has a backup now that they can go to and, you know, fulfill those people's needs that want to have these Brie Bites when they want them.
Good. I'm glad you liked it. I'm glad they have something to fill in for you.
Yeah, me too. Okay, we're moving on. Are we to the sweets?
I think we are.
Yes, we're to the sweets.
Yes.
Okay. Well, we have a few sweets to try. Now, we did make the sfogliatella.
Sfogliatella, that's right.
And it is such a pretty dessert. It does look like a shell. And it takes a long time to cook. So I was baking this the whole video and it just beeped. Actually, it's a little too hot. Let's try something different.
Okay. But I think, since we're talking about the sfogliatella, doesn't that mean like seashell or something like that in Italian?
I believe something like that, yeah.
So
or snail shell or something.
it looks like it, that's for sure.
I know. Okay, we're gonna go to the ube then. Like, let's do this. The ube Oreos, yummy. Look at this purple color.
Oh, so pretty.
Are you kidding me? These are like, these should have come out for Easter. This is like giving me all the Easter feelings. We're definitely sharing one of these.
Oh, well,
You know how many sweets we have in front of us? Okay, go ahead and take a bite.
All right. The JoJo is a white JoJo. It's a vanilla JoJo, not a traditional Oreo black JoJo. And that vanilla flavor is pretty strong. I feel like it goes really well with the ube, but definitely different than I was expecting.
Yeah, it's very sweet. I feel like this is kind of like a kid's treat. I think kids would like this. I don't know. For me, I'm not getting enough of the ube flavor. I'm getting too much sweetness from that white vanilla cookie.
I feel like ube goes like, is really like close to the vanilla flavor though.
Yeah, you're right. It is close to vanilla. It is, but I don't know. Like, it's good. It's just really sweet. Like, my mouth.
Yeah, it is.
Is just, I took one bite of that and it was like, wow, how much sugar is in this thing? Oh, 11 grams. Less than I was thinking, but wow. Very, very sweet. Try them if you like ube. I mean, I don't know. I think the pretzels are better.
Probably.
The ube covered pretzels. Yeah. I like those better. Just, I feel like the balance of the saltiness and the pretzel goes better with the ube. This just seemed like way too much sweetness.
But it's so pretty. Like, it definitely has the visual appeal, and it does taste good. I like it. I want to be clear. Like, I do enjoy this. I do like it. It is very sweet, and it was just kind of caught me off guard because I thought it was going to be a little bit more like chocolate with the ube.
Yeah.
But it's definitely more of the vanilla flavor for sure.
Yeah.
But it's good. I think it's good. It's just really sweet.
You said you like it. You get the second bite.
I will take it.
Okay, we are now going to try the Cheesecake Bites. These might be my weakness, unless they're too sweet again. So let's hope they are, because I don't like when these things are just sitting in the pantry, staring me in the face every night. Oh, they smell great. Just open it, you can smell those smells, the flavors. Okay, so there's a raspberry one,
Oh, yeah. There's the winner.
Yeah. There's a lemon one, too. I feel like those two are going to be the best. So let's try the other two first. Let's do the salted caramel.
Wow.
That's not too sweet, actually, surprisingly.
It does taste like cheesecake, kind of.
It kind of does. Yeah, the caramel in there is where it's at. I like the caramel. I feel like that really gives it that little extra cheesecake. I don't know. You're tasting cheesecake?
Yeah,
there?
I mean, just like the texture, it's very like soft, and it does have a little bit of like the cheesecake feel to it.
Okay, I'm gonna try this next one, which is vanilla, and really try to see if it has that cheesecake flavor.
I mean, it kind of looks like a cheesecake. The texture.
This one definitely has much more of a cheesecake feel to it, but also kind of like a truffle.
I think again, that one does definitely have a cheesecake vibe to it.
Yeah, it does. It definitely does. I actually think I like the vanilla one better than the salted caramel.
Oh, really?
Yeah, what do you think?
I mean, I don't know. I like them both. They're both really good. I will say so far, there's no flavors of like, you know, synthetic or anything that would be off-putting at all. It's not too sweet, but it's definitely sweet. The flavors are really good. So, so far, so good with this for sure.
I know. I agree. It's not too sweet, which is nice because after having that ube JoJo, I feel like I couldn't handle any more sweetness. That was like way too sweet for me. So I'm pleasantly surprised by these where they're a better balance of sweetness, I think, to the flavor. Okay, next up we're doing the lemon. This is, ooh, lemon curd. This sounds so good. I love lemon curd. And the little balls have crunchies in them. Okay, that is fantastic. Tastes like lemon curd. Like, take a spoon of lemon curd, close your eyes, and you got this cheesecake.
That's good. Definitely has a lemon flavor for sure. No doubt of it.
Okay, last but very much not least, I'm taking the back end of this one. I want the bigger bite.
That's fine.
I'm disappointed.
You are?
Yeah.
I'm not.
That
was really good.
It tasted like fluffy. You know what I mean? Like a foamy raspberry. Does that make sense?
I mean, you gotta think of it as raspberry cheesecake. That's what it's kind of going for.
I wanted more raspberry. Like, the lemon the lemon was great. The raspberry, I'm disappointed. I have high expectations for my raspberry stuff, but it could have been a more raspberry, like, potent taste.
So, of this product as a whole, 1 out of 10, how would you have graded it?
Ooh. Let's go with, I think I'm gonna go with a 9 because creativity, definitely there. Presentation, definitely there. Flavor, delicious, not too sweet. And I think they nailed it, having like that balance of like the cheesecake, and it's like a truffle too. I'm only knocking off 1 point because the raspberry was disappointing.
I'm going 9 as well.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and for all the same reasons. It's just overall a really good treat and dessert and whatever, and 2 thumbs up for me.
Yeah. All right, we're on to our last thing, and it's the sfogliatella. All right, I don't know how we're supposed to eat this. I don't.
That works. Oh, it smells nice.
It's an orange and ricotta filling, so
okay.
Don't burn your mouth.
All right, here we go. This is nice.
It's really nice. It has the same orange flavor as the chocolate oranges you get at Christmas time.
Oh.
You break them. It has kind of like that bitter orange, which goes really nice with the ricotta. And it's sweet, but it's not like overly sweet. This is like a very nice dessert where if you're not wanting something like crazy, it's satisfying. It's very satisfying, and it's got a lot of filling, so you're feeling like
fill up on it.
You fill up on it. It's not just like this dainty little, like these desserts, you know, you could eat the whole package and be like, well, that was delicious, but I'm, you know, whatever. This has more density, substance to it, but I do like that balance of ricotta and the orange is just perfect.
So I'm going to say something kind of crazy, but I felt like the inside...
There's always something
There's
crazy.
always something. The inside of it gave me initially two, like... It reminded me a little bit of mashed potatoes and cornbread.
Okay, I can see the cornbread.
Yeah, like the consistency.
Mashed potatoes, though.
Just the consistency, but
right.
I thought it was good. I thought it was good otherwise.
Did it remind you of the inside of lasagna?
No.
Because it's ricotta.
I know, it didn't though.
Okay. Well, having said that, we are done. This is it. We finished everything, and as usual, we always have such a good time celebrating our food wins, and thanks so much for watching and following along with us. So if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and leave any comment down below about anything we talked about. And that's it. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.